this year, and this is it. There are a lot of NC State Wolfpack fans in the crowd, and we are underway. Kelly with the ball in her hands. Donarski, who is one of the best three-point shooters around. Here's India Navarre. Trigger in the starting lineup again for NC State. The freshman giving them some post depth. Shot clock winding down. Good look, but Navarre couldn't finish.
Good first possession there for North Carolina. Moving the ball. They get a good look from Navarre. You bring up Trigger. Keep an eye on the freshman Tilda Trigger and Maria Gokdang inside.
Rivers makes it look so easy. Senior guard who started her career at South Carolina. There's a starting five for Carolina. Gokdang, the big presence. End-to-end action. Brooks can't finish.
NC State trying to speed things up. One of the big keys for North Carolina is to try to keep the Wolfpack out of transition. They are lethal when they get out and run.
Renai Kelly just keeps on keeping on.
Pam, why are people playing off of her? She has one of the smoothest strokes. Feels like hasn't gotten a good look, but that was a great pass from Isaiah James against Miami. She's the glue for this team, does all the little things for the pack.
Free throw shooting is not a strength for either team. Those games that could certainly make a difference. We're tied at 5. Townsend put into the game. Good rebound by Hayes. And her teammates help with blocking out. Brooks hold it and hit it.
Talking about Renai Kelly as a sophomore, Zoe Brooks is another sophomore that has taken a big step in her game as well. She's playing with so much more confidence. Came off the bench for the Pack last year, but hit that game winner against Miami. She's playing great ball for them.
Top 20 in the ACC in scoring this year. Boy, Kelly, you can just see the confidence oozing.
Hand down, man down for Renai Kelly. I love the confidence that she has been playing with. She's starting to realize, as Coach Banghart was telling us, how good she is, and you can see that coming to fruition.
He's able to bother that shot for Brooks. Trigger able to clean up. That was the first foul on James, who has yet to take a shot in this game. Brooks on the go. Donarski. Donarski sits after having a conversation with Rod Creech. Brooks at the line. Came in as a top 10 recruit, the highest ranked recruit for NC State at the time when she came in. And she hits both free throws. They really have done a good job with that. Isaiah with just one shot. Gokdang with some fancy footwork and gets the home roll.
Gokdang going right at the young freshman. Trigger has been holding her own so far. That's been a fun matchup. I don't see either team with a real advantage right now.
Sanaya Rivers looks up as we go inside of 4 minutes. Worth noting that Alyssa Ustby went out of this game relatively early, and she's not on the bench, so we will check on her. Ustby so crucial on both ends of the floor for the Heels. And after the turnover, Hayes nails it. Townsend. Good save, almost. Grant. Townsend number 2 in there. And Grant. Nice look into Trigger from Rivers.
What a pass from Sanaya Rivers. And Tilda Trigger coming into her own as a true freshman, knowing her guards better, being ready for these passes from these super talented guards. Great finish.
And her numbers really up. Lately, this is her 13th start of the season. Shot clock, they need it. Brooks missed everything. They play on. Grant challenging Rivers, who got the emphatic block.
Sanaya Rivers, my goodness, that's back-to-back crazy blocks from Sanaya Rivers. What a defender.
Welcoming the freshman to this series.
Such a unique athlete. athlete. There are very few athletes like her in women's college hoops.
Part of that very experienced backcourt for State. Who's still out there playing with 2 fouls. Got the rebound and took a step, but they say she was fouled, so count the basket.
Wow. Might as well try to get a shooting foul. You look at her size, like with the athletic ability, just to be able to keep her feet and get that ball up. This is why I think these 2 freshmen are going to be special.
A little over a second difference between the clocks, and Grace Townsend, first year here, but graduated from Richmond. Toomey with the miss, and now State has a chance to get a quick shot. Rivers, no chance from the backcourt, but NC State, Lexi Donarski is back in the game. She only played a little less than 5 minutes before picking up 2 fouls, but do you think this is a good move?
I think you have to. If you're Courtney Banghart at this point, without Ustby, obviously, as we talked about, Renaya Kelly's been your only offense. I thought she would have waited a little longer, but it just shows the confidence.
Barr turns the corner and runs right into Trieger, puts it up anyway.
Feels like NC State's got to find a way to get Isaiah James a bit more involved, get her some shot attempts.
Well, James has only taken 1 shot. Isaiah averaging 18 points per game, and that's a foul on Isaiah, a little bit too aggressive.
Coach Westmore taking her out with those 2 fouls.
Her reaction, Zoe put both of her hands on her head like, oh no, Isaiah just picked up her second on that. Usually she doesn't make that mistake.
Right.
Donarski, good look. Gokdang, terrific. See Gokdang from Prince George's County, Maryland, where so many great basketball players come from outside of Washington, D.C. Couple of years here, 2 years at BC. 60% from the floor for her career, which is one of the best in history. Certainly not just this program, but in the conference. Doesn't get a lot of shots off. Usually doesn't miss. NC State finally gets its first points of the quarter from Rivers. Lacey Steele, number 24, in for NC State. Gokdang underneath, drew another foul.
You can tell that's North Carolina's plan, Pam. They are going at these young bigs.
Not a lot there. Gokdang down there on the block. Rivers elevates over Donarski.
Such a tough one-on-one player. The way she can elevate, she shoots that shot so far above her head. It's very difficult to guard. There's a reason why we saw her grab rim in warm-ups, Pam.
Like it was nothing.
Like it was nothing.
Grant in the paint. Keeping Carolina off the boards. Hayes. Jones had to take it away. It's Navarre. Finishes and was fouled.
India Navarre has stepped up for North Carolina here in this second quarter.
Sam Jones with her first foul. Anytime these 2 teams will play in the regular season. Collier working against Thomas. They took it away. Navarre slows things down a bit. Kelly working on Rivers, who's been a demon defensively. Thomas over her shoulder, grabbed it. Shot clock dying. Good box out by Navarre. And finish it! India Navarre, coast to coast.
This has been the India Navarre quarter for North North Carolina. She's turning her defense into offense. Great decision. Look at the Euro and the tough finish with the right hand. She has 7 points in this quarter. She's been super active defensively.
She's got 8 points. Hayes has done such a good job on the boards. Collier kicking it out to Rivers, who wasted no time putting it up.
NC State has struggled from beyond the arc. Just 1 for 10. Sanaya Rivers is 0 for 5. Would love to see her attack the rim. She's a good three-point shooter, but she's lethal when she gets to the rim.
NC State has gone 5.5 minutes without scoring a single point.
And a lot of that without Isaiah James, who's on the bench with those 2 fouls.
Kelly, splash. Biggest lead of the game for the Heels.
She's so smooth. Such a quick release, goes straight from her dribble to knocking down that 3 ball.
And a very quiet release with great results. And a travel. It's been a disastrous quarter for NC State. NC State has not scored in 6 minutes. And Carolina finish. Well, Townsend can't, but what a quarter it was.
Made NC State very uncomfortable, made them settle for 3-pointers. We'll see how NC State adjusts.
North Carolina with the ball. Lainey Grant getting the start. The true freshman with the 3.
Courtney Banghart with a pretty good decision there to start. Freshman Lainey Grant with Ustby still out. And she says, thanks, coach. I'll take that start. Knock down a 3.
Biggest lead of the game now for Carolina is 10. Again, Grant should be a senior in high school, but reclassified and came out early. Shooting into the very animated student section. And if she misses this shot, they get free cookies. She did.
Big rebound by Madison Hayes, but you know, there's nothing college students love more than free food.
Yes, and there are several of the students with signs that say, I love cookies, and they will be getting some free ones. Rivers off the rim. Trieger gets it back to James, who scores. She'll take the bank.
Isaiah James banking in a 3. You know what, Pam? As a former 3-point shooter, I didn't claim any shot I banked in, but Isaiah James will take that because she needs to get on the board. Let's see if that gets her going.
She needed anything, leading this team in scoring at 18 points per game, her first points of the game. Kelly from the baseline, high.
Renaya Kelly, so smooth. I mean, we are seeing her truly come into her own over the last month. She's playing like one of the best point guards in the ACC.
6th straight game in which she has hit double figures. Another whistle and another bucket. James, 3 fouls now on Navarre. Isaiah's first trip to the line.
And you can tell Westmore at halftime was emphasizing to his team, we need to attack the rim. They've attacked us. North Carolina's done a good job of attacking NC State, getting them in foul trouble. The Wolfpack are trying to return the favor.
Already with 5 points in this quarter, State only had 4 points in the entire second quarter. Donarski goes right by James. Her first points of the game.
Lexi Donarski is much more than a 3-point shooter. Great take. They need her to create some offense for them in the second half.
Oh, Isaiah James coming to play here in the third.
Speaking of creating, she is so crafty. Smooth as can be. Renaya Kelly is getting anything that she wants right now offensively. Sanaya Rivers is doing a really good job on her in that second quarter. To me, it feels like Sanaya Rivers has to be guarding Renaya Kelly on every possession for NC State.
Got 17 points coming off a career high tying 20 in their last win, their last game against Virginia Tech, as Brooks finishes. Donarski gets it over to Thomas. Gopdang, that's a really good pass because Gopdang was covered.
Beautiful high-low action from Blanca Thomas to Maria Gostang.
That's the lead back up to 9. Rivers attacking the rim. Now a technical foul has been called.
And Sanaya Rivers, after she made that basket, she looked at the official. She must have said something, I'm not quite sure, but she wanted the foul call here. You see her look at the official. Most likely said something. It's tough to see with that angle, though. So I don't want to say that she yelled something for sure, but if she did, that's most likely why she got teed up.
Technical foul on Rivers sends Donarski to the line.
Some of their shots not falling. 2 for 11 from the 3. They are still very much in this basketball game.
So 2 points from Donarski on the technical free throws and the ball. Kelly. Bump late by Rivers, no call. And now James. High dribble, they let her get away with it. Off balance, and she gets the roll. Bar. Gostang working on Trigger. Thomas couldn't handle the pass.
Here's a chance for NC State to get some points in transition.
Rivers elevates and knocks it down. North Carolina could set their defense. Townsend directing traffic and then dribbled into trouble, able to save it, and then threw it away. James will go right at Gostang.
When you turn the ball over, NC State will make you pay. That is why that was the main point of emphasis for North Carolina. Once NC State starts to turn their defense into offense, they get really scary.
We're the ball game now. Just a 3-point difference, but count it. Grace Townsend with the attack. Townsend was an outstanding player at Richmond. Now playing her final year of eligibility at North Carolina. James, long 3! 2-point ball game. James with 14 points in this quarter. Donarski answers with a 3 of her own. And a little emotion from Lexi. Rivers goes into traffic. No basket. I think Muffet McGraw will probably be there.
I think she will. Yeah. And you look at how good Duke's been. Basketball in the triangle right now, Pam, phenomenal on the women's side.
Clock winding down now. Jones. And there is a whistle with 1 second, less than that, left in the quarter. They're going to get Gostang. So 9/10 of a second left. Plenty of time to catch and shoot. Krieger does that and gets it to go in. But count it.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Plus, it halts all the momentum that we had in the game. And now you're going to get another long break with this quarter break as well.
Krieger. Missed the free throw, and now everybody's standing around. She got 1 shot because the basket counted, and now the quarter comes to an end. Okie dokie. Ustby out for the game. Hurt or left the game 2.5 minutes in. She has not returned to the bench. We have no official word as to what's going on with Carolina's leading scorer, rebounder, and assist maker. But they are hanging in there. Pam Ward and Kelly Gramlich joining you from Sold Out Carmichael Arena.
And interestingly enough, Renaya Kelly's still on the bench. I thought she'd be put back in to start this fourth quarter. UNC's leading scorer on the day. Still on the bench. It's not a foul trouble issue.
Krieger rolling And the ball stays with NC State. 8 seconds to shoot. Kelly's 17, the only Carolina player in double figures. Gokdang blocked James.
All ball.
Under 4 seconds to shoot, but nobody checked Hayes, who got the basket.
Great job by Madison Hayes. Not looking for the foul, looking to score. Every bucket, every possession is going to matter in this fourth quarter.
Guarded by Trieger, now makes her move, up under and in.
Patient and mature play by Maria Gokdang, taking her time, feeling out the defense, using her dribble, just an excellent play.
Jones, the freshman, with the shot clock winding down. Spins, got it knocked out of her hands, but a foul called. Looking for her first points. Grant kicks it back out to Navarre for 3. Rivers gets the rebound. NC State with the ball down 2. Rivers wild shot, not close. The ball stays with State. James and Kelly. Rivers passed up the 3 to get the better shot.
Really good decision. Sanaya Rivers' 3 ball. It's not falling tonight.
Kelly.
And that's why you've got to find Renaya Kelly. She has been so good.
James missed it. Donarski couldn't finish. And now Donarski is slow getting up, trailing the play and favoring her left leg. Donarski seems to be all right now with the ball in her hands.
She's limping a good bit, Pam. She came down awkwardly after she missed that layup.
Courtney Banghart has not made a move to get anyone in. Gokdang had to do about 3 moves to draw the foul. But Donarski's a tough kid. She's staying out there. Here's Gokdang.
Very strong inside for the heels.
Carolina up 4. Rivers, they lost sight of her, and James found her. Donarski pops out to the 3. Short, Gokdang. Right back to her, and she's held by Awu. Awu has only been playing basketball for 5 years, starting as a freshman in high school, so still learning, and has got a grown-up body for an 18-year-old.
And they're calling what she's doing with her hands. They're calling the 2 hands on Gokdang.
Hey, it seems like a lot of contact on that play. Hayes finishing, yes.
And what a pass. Sanaya Rivers just seeing the floor beautifully.
No Alyssa Ustby for Carolina. And they are getting hammered on the boards. Minus 18, but still it's a tie game.
But it's a good point to bring up.
Zaya James has not scored in this quarter after she had 14 in the 3rd quarter, shut out in the first half. Inside, Trieger with the pass. First lead for NC State since 4 minutes were left in the 2nd quarter. Gokdang working on Trieger. James fouled at midcourt.
When she's had success against Trieger, who's got a few inches on her, it's when she's been patient and gone into her move.
And still scoreless in this quarter. Donarski got her ankle taped up during the break. And Sanaya Rivers now has 4 blocks. Brooks with the finish inside 3 minutes. Grant, the freshman, hit, but no foul call on the 3. Doctang just picked up the foul. Carolina hasn't scored in 3.5 minutes. Brooks, blocking foul, count the basket. Navarre out of the game. And NC State on a 10-0 run.
And that play right there tells the story. North Carolina has not been able to rebound the basketball tonight.
18 second chance points for the Pack. Outscoring Carolina 15-6 in this quarter. And now they can take the air out of the ball a little bit. Trieger for the 3. She likes that spot, a little bit too strong. On the move, Donarski spots up for 3 and hits it! When you need a big 3, call Donarski.
Lexi Donarski, she's so clutch, coming off the game winner against Virginia Tech, playing through this ankle injury, but it's State Carolina. She's going to stay out there and make a play.
James guarded by the freshman Grant. Hayes. Huge 3 for Maddie Hayes.
Madison Hayes, also so clutch for NC State. Hit a massive 3 for them against Miami. She does it again here.
Let's answer. Kelly hitting that 3. That's a new career high. And second chance points. NC State owning the offensive glass with Alyssa Ustby out. And right out of the timeout, go to James.
And that's NC State in a nutshell. Most teams would slow it down, run 30 seconds off the shot clock. NC State continues to attack.
And Isaiah James loves having the ball in her hands in crunch time.
I think Westmore loves it too.
Yeah, what a luxury. Foul. Grant heads to the free throw line. Freshman from Midlothian, Virginia. Navarre fouling out of the game, watching and tagging me, no doubt. Roy Brooks just a sophomore with the ball in her hands. Trieger's a freshman. And then you got the veterans. Trieger rolling to the basket. It's a charge. Drawn by Grant. And Grant came out of high school early. Should be a senior in high school. Instead, making that play. Puts her head down. Rivers has blocked 4 shots today. Doesn't get that one. Lanny Grant's fearless. 1-point game.
All right, even though NC State is always in attack mode, you've got to calm down here and run some clock.
Westmore electing to just let his team play it out. Rivers elevates, in and out, rebound Doctang. Carolina.
And again, because of that previous dribble from the previous possession, North Carolina still cannot advance the ball.
Townsend. Driving to the basket, off the rim, but a foul has been called. And Grace Townsend, 0 for 1 from the floor. This is the worst free throw shooting team in the league. Townsend at 63% for the season.
Big bucket. And Westmore talking to his team. On a miss, do not dribble. Hold the ball. We'll call timeout. We'll advance it.
Grace Townsend calmly hits 2 free throws.
Maybe you go with a quick dribble handoff. Try to get the ball back to her very quickly.
Yep, James inbounding this time. It was Brooks before the last time out. This is your money player. James Buckton brought the double, and they don't get the shot off. Maria